Okay, so I'm going to share some information with you guys. This is for ENC 1102. You are supposed to do 3 essays. The first one was a small essay. The second one was a medium-sized essay. And then the third one is the large literary analysis. Most of you are missing the second essay, which is a compare contrast research essay. You turned in what you told me you were writing about, but I didn't see anything else. I'm actually showing you something from last year. I want to show you some information from what the kids turned in last year. But for the comparison essay, you want to go into the databases and give me information from the literary database, which is JSTOR. So if you go to JSTOR, and that is where you're going to put your author's name, the name of the book, and just try to find what other researchers have said about the book, what academia has stated about it. And then you want to take that information and compare it to a current event that then you will find information on in Academic Search Complete on EBSCO. So you're going into JSTOR, which is a literary analysis database, and into the Academic Search Complete for the comparison portion of your essay. That's the second essay, which was due literally 2 weeks ago. The third essay is the final draft of your literary analysis. This is where you're supposed to ask a question about your essay, and you're supposed to answer it via the essay, and you're supposed to have an annotated bibliography. And it literally says you have to think of a question that others may or may not have queried in regards to your book. I gave an example, and at least 4 of you just basically copied my example. So I know that there's a lot of information about this. If you chose that book, you have to see what other scholars have said about the book and what your thesis states, or if it's an original idea, then you have to find evidence in the book. So your book is one of your sources, and you have to quote the book and then find what others have also said about your book. This is a literary analysis essay. So you're arguing something while you're also analyzing. So you're supposed to do an annotated bibliography. This is what it should look like. You should have the entry, let's say, from a works cited page, and then you talk about it. And I have a PowerPoint exactly on what I want in this little paragraph. Again, you have the works cited entry, and then you have a little paragraph about what the actual evidence is about and how you're going to use it in your essay. And then your final essay should look like this. Should be in Times New Roman, should be 12 points, should be double space. You should have in-text citations that have the author's last name and page number. There's still some of you that are citing things and not in MLA format. MLA format means you don't tell me the name of the author and the name of the article in the text. That's APA. This is MLA. That's why MLA has a works cited page, because all you need is to put in the quote, and then you tell me where it's from, Allingham 75. So then all I have to do is go into the works cited page, and there it is, Allingham. And then I can see what the name of the article is if I need to look it up, and see the page number that corresponds with whatever you put in your in-text citations. When you put the name of the article and the author to introduce it in your text, you're literally taking away from the flow of your narrative. I have to stop and think about, oh, this is the name of the article and this is the author, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me get back to your train of thought. That's the beauty of MLA, that you don't have to do that, that you just put in the quote and then you add your in-text citation and give me your analysis of the evidence. So this is what it should look like. Again, it should be 5 pages, if not longer. And then you should have a works cited page, which shouldn't really say page, should be works cited. It should be up here. A few mistakes on this one. And this is what it should look like. So that's what I'm looking for in terms of your assignments that are due. You have literally this week and next week. And the class was supposed to end actually this Friday. I was able to extend it for an extra week, but that's it, people. You don't want to get an F. Most of you, I think I have 3 A's in a class with 15 of you because you haven't turned in work. If you don't turn in work, all I can do is give you zeros. This is not high school. This is college. Your last paper is 35% of your grade. And then your final exam, I did change it so it's not multiple choice. I made it a very short essay, and that opens, I think it's next Monday. So you guys need to get on Canvas and you need to start doing your work. Because again, if you don't turn in anything, I can't do anything but give you the grade that you deserve.